There we go.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Bright
Hey,
Side.
Elizabeth.
We discover new things and
Hi, Elizabeth. This is Robbie and Mylan.
hi, Ravi. Welcome. Share your story. Tell us about this great journey with Tamarind.
Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you to Brightside Social for having us on today. Now, with Tamarind Heads, we have started about 5 or so years ago, and really with the idea of integrating tamarind into the American food staple. We found that it's kind of a product that really exists as a worldly item, but maybe not so much in the US food scene. Now, with that, a little bit of research, a little bit of understanding the wants and needs of the consumer out there, bringing together tamarind and barbecue seemed like a logical choice. And after a couple of years of research, product development, taste testing, and really getting involved with our consumers, understood what their wants are, we've developed Tamarind Heads. And one level that we have is our number 10 product. The Tamarind Heads number 10 barbecue sauce is our winner for the SFA. And our spicier version, our number 13, has a little bit more kick to it.
And let's show them the images. I think the packaging is awesome, and as Ravi said, you can get it in a hot variety and you can get it in a medium variety. And as you know, barbecue sauce is a staple here in America. So especially now with the 4th of July coming up and the football season, and no matter what the occasion, it's always a great. So what made you, tell us a little bit about tamarind, because I know about tamarind because I grew up with it, but there's a lot of people that don't know about tamarind. So let's go back and find out, what is tamarind?
Absolutely. Now, the history of Tamarind Heads and tamarind is actually one and the same. Tamarind Heads came from a note or a spoken word of choice back in India when the British came and they put tamarind pods in their ears to ward devils or evil spirits away. And that's how the Tamarind Heads name was created. But tamarind is a fruit that comes in a pod itself. And we actually have a couple tamarind trees right here behind me. It shows them like this. And the tamarind itself, a little bit hard to extract, but it has a quite tangy texture to it. And with this sweetness involved, it is a little bit harder to extract. And although we're able to use it as a tart feature in a lot of variety of foods. And again, this being a much more worldly item, we see this in Latin cuisine, we see this in African cuisine, Pan-Asian cuisine. With this involvement, we can akin it to lime, lemon, and again, some of those acids. But the history of tamarind itself is just becoming brand new within the US or American food staples. I think McCormick just this year has stated that tamarind is the 2024 flavor of the year. So coinciding with that type of notion, we're again just bringing a palette to the American cuisine, which we can really use and extrapolate in many areas. I think we're speaking with the sports scenes coming up, and especially the NBA finals that had just happened. We can be using them fried foods, fried chicken fries, chips and nachos, and then again as marinades for barbecue. These types of protein heavy items, either be as salmon, fish, ribs, pork, it is a widely useful, very adaptable. And I think one of the most interesting products that we've been able to use or integrate it with is a salad vinaigrette.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. And
Yes.
and tamarind is not new to the American palate because they've eaten a lot of Asian food and pad thai noodles, and so the famous papaya salad. And yes, you're right. So it's not new to the palate. So it's just a matter of tasting it like in a barbecue sauce that will change barbecue. Now, for vegans, and for anyone that's health conscious, tamarind is an antioxidant. And so tell us a little bit about that, because I think that's what many people will gravitate to your product because of the health reasons that it offers. And I know you still have to get the labeling done and everything, but so we're not pushing that message, but we're just sharing that tamarind does have some health goodness to it as well.
Yes, there are some benefits to using tamarind in our foods. And correct, Elizabeth does have those antioxidants. And at least for tamarind heads as a barbecue sauce, in terms of health and wellness, it has no high fructose corn syrup. It is vegan. There are no preservatives, and it has a few simple ingredients, including tamarind. Now, we are not overall including anything other funky ingredients, so we can find that this type of product not only lasts for about 1 year on the shelf, but as well is extremely healthy for a lot of areas of food.
I agree. And I think we wish you much success. So Ravi is at the Fancy Food Show. What is your booth number?
Our booth number is 4623, and we can see as the Tamarind Heads. Would you mind if I show you the
Yes, please go
booth
ahead.
itself?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to show and flip the screen here.
I said, yeah. Oops, would that be nice? That's
Here we go.
Okay.
Elizabeth,
Yes.
you can see our booth as
Yes.
Tamarind Heads here. The 4623 portion. And then again, a couple of indicators for us. We have as our DEI exhibitor, we are in the food service as a new product and a first timer. But with our booth, we can see some tamarind pods itself.
Yes.
The two products that we mainly feature are spicy on the left, our number 10 medium on the right. A few ways of introducing food and one of our case studies we've done.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, I think one of the pinnacles of our portion.
Oh, wow.
Beginning this SFI was.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Elizabeth. These are a couple of our business partners, Sofi and Jim, and we can see that the food tastings have been set up so far. We have tamarind, aioli that has included this camera product in here, and we're going to be including some proteins and chicken.
That's awesome. Nice to meet everyone. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Well, congratulations on the Howard study and the SOFI awards. That's amazing. So you've already hit the taste buds of our top reviewers, and so that's a plus too.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the video in a minute, and then I want to just show the booth. Okay, so we'll do a second video segment. So you're watching Discover Brightside, where we discover new things. And today, Ravi, you've been discovered, and we are discovering a new flavor for some of you, but not all of you. And for those of you who love tamarind as much as I do, I mean, when I was a kid, I'd eat like a whole bowl of tamarind. So, so tamarind is really a staple for many countries, Asia especially, but Africa, the Caribbean. There's so many people that use tamarind, and I believe Coca-Cola has some tamarind in it. I'm not sure, but tamarind is a secret ingredient, and it's in everything really. You just didn't know about it. And so Ravi has been brave enough to battle the barbecue business, which is already such a competitive space. And so for any one of you who love barbecuing and barbecue sauce, then this is for you. And so you want to wow your cricket is around as well. And I think all you wonderful cricket fans and cricket clubs who are hosting parties all over the United States. We're so excited about our American team that's doing pretty well for starters.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you think about an American team, they don't have, you know, cricket stadiums. They don't have the training that, you know, countries like India and Pakistan have. So they actually are really, you know, brand new to the game. So So they've done pretty good for first timers. And I think you're launching a barbecue sauce at such a great critical moment. So I think it kind of goes well together. So all you Commonwealth lovers, you want to grill, you want to barbecue, you want to watch cricket, you want to get hot and sweaty, this is the brand for you. So go to discoverbrightside.com where we discover new things, and you'll see our review and everything else. Thank you for watching.